I really don't want to take over the family business. Need advice? Through some unfortunate circumstances, I now stand to inherit the family business that's been around for at least a few hundred years, and I really have no interest in continuing it. I've got a decent career going right now. I work as an underwriter for a small-time insurance firm. It doesn't pay a lot, but it's good work, and I like numbers. Asking me to give it all up to move to some small town in Arizona to make boxes, well, I just can't do it. Well, maybe some background info first. My family makes boxers for storing cremated ashes, crematory boxers. Some people prefer urns, others like boxers. We cater to the latter kind. My family immigrated here from Belgium back in the early 1900s. Previously, we had a workshop in Antwerp. Supposedly, we were even endorsed by the crown at some point. These boxes were pretty good looking, as you'd expect. They're generally put out on a mantle somewhere, and you'd want them decorated, and they'd have to be sturdy. They were built to survive, to be passed down from generations to generations. Our boxers were of a unique design, and according to my grandfather, every generation had an obligation to improve upon on it. His big contribution was the inclusion of an airtight lead interior with a vacuum seal. The idea was, as soon as the ashes were deposited, you'd connect the box up to a compressor and make the interior a vacuum prior to sealing it permanently. It keeps the ashes fresh, or so I was told. By the time my brother took over, the box had an integrated Faraday cage to prevent static buildup, a sophisticated sensor system to monitor temperature and humidity, and a pneumatic impact system that whacked the lead casing with 300 pounds of force in case the garrows were off to make the ashes settle. I'm fairly sure the boxes started off small, but they sure aren't small now. After the various improvements in gizmos, the product today is almost the size of a mini fridge, with the weight to match. But there were two elements which must be retained, present in every box we sell. Firstly, on the outside, the design pattern must include a circular array of what I can only describe as hieroglyphics, pictograms of things I've never seen in any textbook or online searches. I think it's a branding that makes our boxes unique and in demand. Secondly, the incense divot must be anointed with the drop of blood from the box's maker. Don't ask me why, but this one seems to be a trademark of some sort, to prevent forgeries somehow. I know it's kind of dumb that I know so little about my own family's flagship product, but to be honest, I don't think anyone expected my brother to pass so quickly. He was always the one groomed to take over. He had the training, the knowledge, everything. I suppose I should be grateful. I've generally been left alone to pursue my own dreams, but not anymore. I've been summoned back to pick up the slack, to keep the workshop open, and to continue the production. Worst part is, supposedly, a number of long-term clients and patrons have been pleading, and sometimes even threatening, me to keep the shop open. Frankly, I don't understand why the shop can't run itself. Why is it so important that I have to take over? I don't think I'm ready to lead a business. I'd probably just screw it up. I don't know the craft. I don't even know the market. Who the hell keeps on buying these boxes anyway?